Hi, we're going to start studying about integers. Okay, we're going to start with multiplying and dividing. I hope you have your journals out so you can take some notes. Number one, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. Please write that down. Number two, if the signs are different, the sign is negative. This goes for both multiplication and division. Okay? And if you have more than two numbers, when you are multiplying, find the sign first and then find the answer. Let's look at some examples. I have -6 times -9. The signs are the same. So I have a positive, and 6 times 9 is 54. Here I have a -50 divided by 10. The signs are different. 50 divided by 10 is 5, and since the signs are different, it is a negative. Here I have a string of numbers that I'm multiplying. I have -6 times 6 times a -2. I'm going to find the sign of the first two numbers. A negative times a positive gives me a negative. The signs are different. And I'm going to multiply that by a negative. So I have a negative times a negative, which gives me a positive, and my answer is a positive 72. Here's some examples. We're going to work them together, and then you get a chance to try. Are the signs the same, or are they different? Yes, they're the same. So I do 14 divided by 7 is 2, and a negative divided by negative, the signs are the same, so it's a positive. My second problem is 28 divided by -4. Are the signs the same, or are they different? Good, they're different. So my answer is going to be a negative. And then I have 28 divided by 4, which is 7. Now, here's a series of numbers. Okay, let's do the first one. I have a negative times a positive, which gives me a negative. And then I have a negative times a negative, which gives me what? Good, a positive. So my answer is positive. And so then I do 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So my answer is a positive 36. Okay, now you try these. Copy them down. Okay, you had enough time to work them? If not, press pause and then copy them. Okay, here are the answers. The signs are different, so my answer is negative. 2 times 9 is 18. Here, my signs are different. It's a negative. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Here, my signs are the same. My answer is positive. It's not necessary to put the positive sign, but if you want to, just to make sure you've taught, ask yourself, are the signs the same? That's fine. And 12 times 6 is 72. And the last one, I've got a series of numbers. Negative times a negative is a positive, and a positive times a positive gives me a positive. Then 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Hope you got the right answers. Now we're going to move on to adding integers. Okay, integer rules for addition. If the signs are the same, you add the two numbers and take that sign. Number two, if the signs are different, you're going to subtract. Take the biggest number, subtract the smallest number, and then use the sign for the answer of the number that is further from 0. The number that appears larger has the greatest value, so use the sign for that number. Here's some examples. I've got a -6 plus -9. Are the signs the same, or are they different? Good. They are the same. So I'm going to have a negative for an answer, and 6 plus 9 is 15. Here I've got negative 14 plus 9. Are the signs the same or are they different? Good, they're different. So I'm going to do 14 minus 9, which is 5. And which number looks larger? Which one is further from 0? Good, the negative 14 is, so my answer is a negative 5. This example, I have 20 plus a negative 6. Are the signs the same or are they different? Good, they're different. So I'm going to subtract 20 minus 6 and get a 14. The 20 is further from 0, so my answer is positive. On this last one, I have negative 20 plus negative 18. Hope you can see that. The signs are the same, so I'm going to have a negative answer, and then I add 20 plus 18, and I get a negative 38. Okay, now I'd like you to try some addition problems on your own. Okay, press pause, copy these down, and I'll come back and we can work them together. Okay, I've got negative 6 plus negative 16. The signs are the same, so I'm going to add 6 plus 16 and I get negative 22. 9 plus negative 5, the signs are different. I'm going to subtract. 9 minus 5 gives me 4. And which one is further from 0? Which one appears the largest? The 9 does, so it's a positive answer. The third one, I have negative 14 plus 16. Are the signs the same or are they different? Good, they're different, so I'm going to subtract 16 minus 14, and I'm going to get 2. And which one appears larger? Which one is further from 0? Good, the 16 is, so it is going to be a positive answer. And my last one, are the signs the same or are they different? You're right, they're different. I'm going to take 35, subtract 22, and I'm going to get 13. Which number appears larger or is further from 0? Good, 35 is, so my answer is negative. Awesome job. Let's move on to subtraction. Okay, we've got some rules here for integer, rules for subtraction. Okay, the first one and the biggest one, you have to change the subtraction sign to an addition sign. Okay, and number 2 is you're going to change the number that follows the subtraction sign to the opposite sign. So if it's a negative number, it's going to become positive, and if it's a positive number, it's going to become negative. And then you're going to use the addition rules that we just got through doing. Okay, we've got some examples. You ready? Hope you have your spiral. I've got 6 minus a negative 9. First thing, I'm going to change the subtraction sign to addition, and then I'm going to look at the negative 9. I'm going to take the opposite sign of the number that it is right now. It was a negative 9. It's going to become a positive 9. Now I'm going to use my rules for addition. Are the signs the same or are they different? Good. They're the same. So I had 6 plus 9 and I get 15, and it is a positive answer. Okay, let's look at the second one. I've got negative 4 minus 20. First thing I'm going to do is change my subtraction sign to addition, and then I'm going to look at the 20. Is the 20, does it have a negative sign like this one did in front of it? No. So I'm going to make it a negative. Okay? Now, are my signs the same or are they different? Oh, they're the same. So that means I'm going to add 4 plus 20 and get 24, and my sign will be negative. Okay, let's look at the last example before you try some on your own. I've got 9 minus 14. Again, change the subtraction sign to addition. Does this number have a negative in front of it? No, so that means it was a positive and I have to change it to a negative. Okay, my signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. 14 minus 9 is 5, and since this one appears larger, it is further from 0, it's going to be a negative 5. Now you're going to try some on your own. Okay, press pause, copy these problems down, and I'll be back in a minute and we can work You can work them and make sure you get them right by me checking them. Change the subtraction sign to addition. Take the opposite sign of the number. 26 minus 14 is 12, and this number appears larger, so it's a negative 12. Change the subtraction sign to addition. This is a positive 30, so it becomes a negative 30. The signs are the same, so I'm going to add, and I get negative 49. Change the subtraction sign to addition. Take the opposite sign of the number that follows. The numbers are both negative. I'm going to add and use that sign. And the last one, change the subtraction sign to addition. Take the opposite sign of the number that follows. I have negative 14 plus negative 20, and I get negative 34. See you in class on Monday. Bye-bye.